We are here at Piqua High School for boys varsity tournament basketball action, where the Fort Loramie Redskins take on the Ansonia Tigers. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Schwederman Pharmacies, Keeble Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunity, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, NKTelco, NKT.TV, FullerStore.com, Wagner's IGA, Cargill, Grand Lake Health, Glope Building Products, Moran's Refrigeration, and First National Bank. We are here at Piqua High School for the sectional final matchup between the Ansonia Tigers and the Fort Loramie Redskins. I'm Brandon Coderman along with Ron Cruzy. Ron, this should be an interesting matchup, a rematch of last year's sectional finals where the Loramie Redskins defeated Ansonia 47-24. They ended up going to the regional finals, losing to the eventual state champions, the Marion Local Flyers. And it should be a great rematch.
Yeah, number 5 seed Ansonia defeated number 7 seed Mississinawa Valley 38-35, and number 4 seed Bodkins 37-36 in a thriller the other night to get here. The Tigers are led by 6'3" senior Hunter Muir. He's averaging 12.6 points and 8.3 rebounds a game. He also had 17 points and 10 rebounds in the win over Bodkins. They also are led by 5'9" junior Hunter Buckingham. He's averaging 12.2 points a game. For the Fort Loramie Redskins, the number 2 seeded Fort Loramie got here by defeating number 11 seed Covington 73-47, and number 9 seed Riverside 55-35. In the Redskins' victory over Riverside, they were led by 6'4" senior Mason Kemper, who had 15 points and 8 rebounds, and 6'1" senior Eli Rosengartner, who had 12 points.
Yeah, it should be a very good matchup here. Ansonia won on a buzzer beater. Some people wanted to see a rubber match between Bodkins and Fort Loramie. Obviously, that didn't happen. Bodkins kind of struggled down the stretch there. Ansonia able to capitalize, and in their second straight sectional finals, we'll have the matchup for you here in a little bit after this commercial break. You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Moran Refrigeration in St. Mary's is celebrating 70 years in business. We are committed to offering you top name brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid, Samsung, Fisher & Paykel, and Speed Queen. Come in and experience the one-on-one personal service that you won't get from big box stores. Our delivery and installation specialist will assure you that your purchases arrive safely and are installed properly. Moran Refrigeration, exceeding your expectations.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
At CAPT, we use Hometown Opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
And we are back here at a dark but scary and fun event here at the Garberry Gymnasium. They are introducing starting lineups, playing final countdown right now. A unique scene at what is one of the best and premier sectional basketball tournaments. It's the Ansonia Tigers versus the Fort Loramie Redskins. And first starting lineups for Fort Loramie. Number 11, Nick Brandaway, a 6'1 junior. Redskins will be the visitors on the scoreboard. Number 21, Jake Rotterman, a 6' senior. Number 33, 5'11" senior Eli Rosengarten. He was an honorable mention Division IV All-Area. A 6'3" senior, number 35, Nate Rotterman. And rounding out the lineup, number 40, a 6'4" senior, Mason Kemper. The Redskins are coached by Corey Britton in his 5th season at the helm. They are assisted by Nick Leffel. Now for the Ansonia Tigers. The Tigers coming at 14-10. A 6'3" junior, number 0, Matthew Ferrier. A 5'9" junior, Hunter Buckingham, the junior sharpshooter. A 5'11" senior, number 15, Matthew Shook. Number 23, Hunter Muir, who hit the game-winning shot in Botkins to punch their ticket to the sectional final matchup. Rounding out the starting lineup, number 50, senior Andrew Rowland. Head coach is Devin Lindbergh. And Ron, we got a great matchup. What a great scene to start out tonight with this darkened gym. I'll be back here tomorrow night for the sectional contest between Maroochee and Jackson. Hopefully they do the same thing. But what's your keyhole pizza keys to the game tonight?
For Fort Loramie, the first one is help on Muir. Hunter Muir had 17 points and 10 rebounds against Botkins. Redskins need to guard him without fouling. The second key is close out on Buckingham. Hunter Buckingham is Ansonia's all-time 3-point record holder. And the third key for Ansonia, match physicality. Fort Loramie plays a physical brand of basketball. And we'll get to Ansonia's keys at the first dead ball.
Tigers working it around. And Muir's got it right wing. Hit the game-winning shot.
And Mason Kemper has drawn the assignment on Muir.
And Loramie being very physical off the tip. There's a jump ball. And the Redskins are on fire here early. And they get the jump ball and will get the possession. Redskins working around. It's Rotterman, right wing, over to Brandaway. Second team all-county selection. Been playing 4 years on the varsity level.
Ansonia's out in a man-to-man defense.
We played a little zone against Botkins here that night. And Ron, I know you were here to see that wild finish.
Yeah, it was more of a matchup, definitely in the first half, some of the second half, and then they went to just a plain 2-3 zone also.
Ferrier pulls down the rebound off the miss from Brandaway. It's Muir powering his way on the inside, throws up a wild shot, hits the top of the iron.
Just a little high. Two
not great possessions there for Ansonia to start off the game here, as we're over a minute in.
And Fort Loramie can throw some defense at you.
Yeah, they can. Very, very sound defensive team is the Redskins.
They give up 42 points a game. They score 50.
Kemper will work it over to Rotterman. Jake Rotterman, senior, very senior heavy team, all upperclassmen starting, 4 seniors, 1 junior. Rotterman going to try his way from the right wing. No good. And Rowland will pull down the rebound and give it up to the floor general Ferrier. No team able to get any offense there in their first couple possessions, and Buckingham gets his 3 block. It's taken by Rosengarten. No good. Muir pulls down the rebound. Muir's going to be pushing it. Ball will be tipped by Rotterman, and it has been a wild and ugly first 2 minutes here at Carberry Gymnasium.
Yeah, that was a advised pass there by Muir. They had no chance at all on that. They didn't have the numbers to begin with.
Brandaway using his physicality to get on the inside over to Kemper. Ferrier drawing the tough assignment of Nick Brandaway. Ansonia trying to get revenge for that 47-24 defeat last year. Hunter Muir did not play in that game due to an injury, so I'm sure he's anxious to play in this game. Rosengard on the inside to Kemper. Kemper loses it. It's going to stay the way of the Redskins.
Last year, the player for Ansonia that really hurt Bodkins in the semifinals is number 50, Andrew Rowland. He had a great night on the boards that night and scored some easy baskets. And now the other night, Tuesday night, he didn't have such success.
Rotterman definitely got away with an over and back call there. Not sure how the official missed that. Brandaway will open up the scoring for the Redskins. It's 2-0 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first.
So Fort Loramie throws him the 2-2-1 press right away after the made basket.
Yeah, Redskins are lucky there to get that basket. Jake Rotterman definitely got away with an over and back call there, no doubt about it.
And Tuesday night, we did not see the 2-2-1 press until the beginning of the fourth quarter against Riverside.
Farrier gets it on the inbound. Loramie having active hands on the defensive end early. And that's the thing with Loramie, both boys and girls, they mix up defenses really nice. You don't know what to expect. If it's a zone or a pressure or a man, they do so well in keeping you guessing. Brandaway on the inside to Kemper, and it's 4-0 advantage Redskins.
And there you saw the Redskin basketball at its best there. They move the basketball, very unselfish. You don't see somebody out there, you know, averaging 10 points more than anybody else. So it's definitely a team effort.
You see the and one there. Ron, what's your, we know we didn't get to your other keys to the game. We said we'd get it to the first dead ball. What's your other keys?
Well, for Ansonia, they need to handle the Loramie press, and we saw that right away against the 2-2-1 press. The other one is team defense. Loramie does a very good job of moving and distributing the basketball. And the other one also is the match physicality, because Fort Loramie plays that physical game. So Ansonia's going to have to be ready for that.
And Loramie getting another turnover. They're going to be pushing it. Rosengard in left wing, too hard. Rotterman attempting on the follow, hands everywhere. He gets it to fall, and it's all Loramie early. Coach Lindbergh wants a timeout. And it is a full timeout. We'll head to commercial break. You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Here at Pickle Garberry Gymnasium, where the Fort Loramie Redskins lead the Ansonia Tigers 7-0. And Ron, the Fort Loramie defense has active hands, and they are everywhere and really slowing down Ansonia.
Yeah, they forced 4 Ansonia turnovers already in the ball game. Fort Loramie has no turnovers, 3 of 7 from the floor. Ansonia 0 of 3.
Brandaway gets another bucket. It's 9-0 Fort Loramie here early on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first.
And they're getting good looks at the basket every time down right now. They took that early 3 early on, and since then it's been all inside.
Farrier working on Carter Mesher, a 5'11" senior in the ball game. Ansonia working their way on the inside. That's number 15, Matthew Shook. He'll go to the line to try to get in the box score for Ansonia.
He's a 5'11" senior, averaging 7.9 points a game.
That foul will be on number 23, Carter Mesher. Shook can't hit the first one. See our winner quality meets replay here. Just got some hand there. And Grant Albers and Nolan Burning checking the ball game for the Fort Loramie Redskins, and Shook finally gets Ansonia in the scoring column, and number 3, Reese Stahman, a sophomore guard, will check in for the Tigers as they trail 9-1 over Fort Loramie. Ansonia going to go to that zone. Coach Lindbergh has seen enough on the inside. Burning got away with the travel there, I believe, but it'll be a jump ball called anyway. Arrow favors the Tigers of Ansonia.
Yeah, we'll see once what Loramie can do against the zone. They shoot a very respectable 36% from the three-point line, so you might be like choosing your poison there.
Yeah, it is basically pick your poison, and they just got to manage. Look to try to get the ball to Buckingham off a set. They can't do it. Reese Stahman will control it, give it over to Ferrier.
Yeah, Buckingham, he's the all-time leading three-point shooter for Ansonia, but he needs to be set when he shoots it. You're not going to see him very often shoot off the dribble.
Muir misses the inside shot, gives over to Carter Mesher. Mesher swatted by Ferrier. Ansonia just cannot get the lid off the glass here early. 3 in transition, Stahman way short. Battle for the ball, Rowland comes up with it, gives it right back to Rosengarten. Now Burning pushing the tempo up to Mesher, back to Burning. He'll eye it, fly it. 3 is long, and it's pulled down by Muir. And 9-1 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank Think First. I'm Brandon Coverman along with Ron Cruzy.
Loramie, they want the fast tempo because they can play 9 players, whereas Ansonia, they're a 6 or 7 man rotation.
And foul on Nate Rotterman. Matt Ferrier will go to the line. And yeah, a couple fouls in the past couple possessions. You see Loramie kind of try to step in front and take a charge as Ferrier nails his free throw, and Jake Rotterman and Nate Meyer will come in the ball game as you see the foul on our replay. And Ferrier will look to try to go 2 for 2 from the line. Ansonia without a field goal yet. They trail 9-3 here, 2:06 remaining in the first quarter. As Loramie now in a bit of a drought there, went on that 9-0 run to start the ball game. Ansonia's got the last 3 off free throws. As they switch to this zone, Loramie hasn't had an answer yet, but I won't say that's for much longer. Albers will working on the inside against Rowland, over to Meyer. A little bit of a younger lineup in for Loramie, a lot of underclassmen along with mixed with the upperclassmen, Rotterman and Rosengarten. Albers back out to Rosengarten. The hot 3-point shooter, Eli Rosengarten, gets them 3 points back, and Loramie out to a 12-3 lead.
So once again, Loramie shows you how they can play on the inside, and they can also move the ball around, get the open 3-point look. And at 36% from the 3-point line, you're doing something good.
Matt Ferrier working the ball out near center court. The winner of this will get the Cincinnati district. I know the other team, Cincinnati Christian. I can't think of who the other team is. They'll play it next Friday at the University of Dayton Arena. Loramie looking for their 4th straight sectional title as the ball goes off the hands of Andrew Rowland to go the way of the Fort Loramie Redskins. Ansonia has not been able to get any shots off. Credit to the Redskin defense, which has just been harassing the Ansonia ball handlers. They have not been comfortable bringing the ball up the floor. And Burning will work his way over to Nate Meyer. Over to Rosengarten. Inside Albers, he'll work his way around, no good. And Muir will pull it down. Ansonia looking to get their first bucket of the quarter. All their 3 points have come off free throws. Buckingham fires the 3. He can't get the scoring open. Ball will tip off Nate Meyer's hands. I thought that should have went the way of the Redskins, Ron.
Yeah, it could have gone. He's a lot closer than we are, so we'll give him credit for the call. But there, at that time, Buckingham He's 3 or 4 feet beyond the three-point line. I think Loramie will be satisfied with giving him that shot out there.
Rowland finally gets the first Tiger field goal of the game. And they've missed some bunnies on the inside. They're fortunate to only be trailing by 7. Loramie looking to hold it for the last shot. They will have the ball, barring a jump ball.
Now Ansonia's in the 2-3 matchup.
Brandaway wide open on the arc. It's long. Muir pulls it down. He's got 3 seconds to go up the court. He's going to fire a double clutch. Hits the net. That'll bring us to the end of our first quarter. The Fort Loramie Redskins lead the Ansonia Tigers 12-5. You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Back here at Pickle Garberry Gymnasium, where the Fort Loramie Redskins lead the Ansonia Tigers in the sectional final matchup 12-5. I'm Brandon Coderman along with Ron Caruze. And Ron, you got the stats in the first quarter by that statistician Wiz and Matt Zerker to our left.
Yeah, we want to give a shout out to Matt. Does a real nice job and helps us out on the stats. You want to look up his website and get all the information on the Shelby County League, the GWAC, the CCC, I think there's like 5 different leagues he tracks on there. So if you enjoy basketball and you want to know more about it, pull up his website. Loramie 5 of 13 from the field so far in the game. Ansonia 1 of 7, so that's pretty much the story behind the score of 12-5.
Brandaway coming out of the set piece. And
That's one thing with Fort Loramie. They always got good out-of-bounds plays. You want to copy some of those if you coach, you're going to do good.
Ansonia will work it in the corner. Buckingham will give it back up to Muir, leader here. Give it up back to the point guard, Matt Ferrier. Ansonia just with 1 field goal that first quarter. They got to change that around. Credit to the Loramie defense. Even though Ansonia did miss some point-blank shots, they haven't been able to get any really good looks. On the inside, no good there by Shook. Redskins will push the tempo. Nice no-look pass, swatted by Muir. Oh, that could have been an easy layup, but Hunter Muir displaying his athleticism there.
Good transition defense there by Muir. He got down the floor quickly, saw the pass coming, and for the block.
Muir, like a LeBron James ISO, gets it to the basket. And the deficit is cut for 7 for Ansonia, but Loramie still leads 14-7 on our First National Bank scoreboard.
And so often you see it, a nice defensive play propelled him down the floor for an easy bucket. So maybe that'll open a hole up for Muir.
And that's what Ansonia needed there, is a score and a stop. You know, that Nick Brainaway 3 could have took the sails out of Ansonia right there if that would have went in. Ferrier getting the instructions from Coach Lindbergh.
We're going to see a set play. It looks like they're trying to get it inside of Muir.
Yeah, they put Buckingham on the other side. They let Muir go to work. It goes in and out. Now the Redskins have time to run a play here. Rosengarten in and out. Shook might have got away with a foul there. Long 3 by Rotterman, no good, and he commits the foul. You know, and Ron, that's what coaches always say: when you miss a shot, don't don't add up and commit a silly mental mistake like a foul there.
Yeah, you got to give him credit, though, for following his shot. And in today's basketball, a lot of times a missed three-pointer leads to a fast break on the other end.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stat sheet from last year's game, and you know, you see that the first quarter scoring, Ansonia was only down 2 at halftime. They scored a total of 5 points in the second half, and they only scored 5 in that first quarter. They got to do better offensively here. Ferrier misses the shot, might have got away with a foul. There did the Redskins. And stay with Ansonia, though, fortunate for them. There was a missed call both ways. I thought that ball could have went the way of the Redskins as well. But.
Yeah, that really looked like it went off Ansonia's back. But.
And the ball goes off Mesher's hands. He didn't touch it. It would be Loramie ball, but can't blame him for wanting to go down for the ball. As Buckingham will give it up to Muir. Credit to Mason Kemper, who's done a nice job on Muir tonight. Shook on the inside, in and out to Ferrier.
Yeah, Bodkins used several guys on him, but they didn't have the answer.
I don't think they have the strength quite that the Redskins do with the physicality and match what Muir brings. And turnovers exchanged there.
That's only the second turnover for Fort Loramie. Ansonia already has 6.
You know, and we said how good Laramie's done on Hunter Muir so far. They've also done a nice job on the other Hunter Buckingham.
Right.
We haven't saw any, really, we saw 1 3-pointer from him. Eli Rosengarten, another sharpshooter from Laramie's had the assignment of him.
Yeah, although he's a good 3-point shooter, he's easier to guard than Muir, because Muir, he goes all over the floor, can score from anywhere, and Buckingham seems to need to be set on the 3-point line. And you let him open, and he's going to hurt you.
Rowland will get the ball. He likes his matchup, barreling in, and will get the blocking foul. They called it before he ran into Kemper, who took a hit there. Credit Mason Kemper. As we see the replay here, they called the foul. I believe it would have been a charge there if they didn't call a foul just about a second earlier.
Yeah, they bailed him out with a foul there because he's out of control. That's not his game. Going from the 3-point line to the bucket. He's not a slicer. He's more of a banger inside.
Buckingham, 1-3 in and out. Ansonia wanted to explode there. They haven't got much offensively tonight. And we're halfway through the second quarter here. 14-7 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Think first, I'm Brandon Coburn along with Ron Cruzy. And Hunter Muir brings the ball up past the timeline, looking to set up the Ansonia attack.
Yeah, Brandon, we found himself wide open there for about a 5-footer. That's a really difficult shot.
Another Ansonia turnover here. Mesher in the forecourt, the Rosengarten.
There you go.
And he completes the transition layup.
Much easier shot coming in on a wing where you can put it off the glass.
Ever since Loramie opened this game up 9-0, Ansonia's played even with them 7-7. And a 10-second count on Ansonia there.
Good job by number 23, Carter Mesher. Put the pressure on the ball. And Rowland didn't have anywhere to go with it for a while and cost him.
Grant Albers and Nate Meyer come in the ball game. Another bucket here by Loramie might really be a dagger to first half hopes for Ansonia. As Coach Britton instructing his team to be patient here. Meyer will work the ball on the inside, back out to Brandaway. Brandaway loses the ball, might have got away with a walk there almost. Ball goes to Nate Meyer, up to Albers. Play pitch and catch, back with Meyer out to Rosengarten and reset the Redskin offense.
They're making the matchup zone work. And there you saw a wide open shot at the top of the key, and that's because the matchup, there was nobody there. They got screened away. That opened up a wide open shot.
Peyton Setzer comes in the lineup for Coach Lindbergh's team. 2:37 remaining. Ansonia trails by 9. And man, it felt like Loramie's just dominated the whole game here. Ansonia should be fortunate to be down 9. It's Hunter Muir looking like they're trying to design something up for their star player here. He's been able to get anything to go. He's going to give the exchange to Buckingham. Back up to Reese Stahman. The dance of Burning, back up to Shook. Drive his way on the inside, no good. Setzer looking to put it back in, can't get it to follow. And Ansonia struggling to hit from the inside.
Very close to a couple of travel calls. One was called a jump stop. I don't know what the other one was. They didn't call anything.
And the Redskins working around, looking to extend their lead to double digits. They're tied for their largest lead of the night at 9. Albers on the inside to Meyer. Good passing by the Redskins. They just can't get it to fall. It's been an offensive struggle tonight.
Did a good job using his body to get the ball off the glass.
Muir gets the foul in the forecourt.
And he's one guy you want to keep off the line if you're Fort Loramie. He was, I think, 11 of 12 from the foul line the other night. Did a fine job all over the floor.
Yeah, and I actually just listened to the game on the radio. They said Muir was only a 50% free throw shooter. Grant Albers with the steal on Muir. And Albers fouled. Nice play by the sophomore, Grant Albers.
Fort Loramie crowd up in unison, waiting when they're going to call the foul.
And they get an intentional foul.
Yeah, got an intentional foul. Albers comes in at 62% from the line.
He's long in the first one. The sophomore looked a little jittery there. We'll see the replay here on our Winter Quality Meets replay, Ron.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good call there by the official. And Albers will split it from the line.
Yeah, if you grab the guy's jersey, it just about has to be intentional.
Yep. Even though we see that towards the end of the games, you know, when teams are fouling, they're grabbing jerseys, showing the officials that all the time.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how that's viewed a little differently, per se. As Loramie has their largest lead of the night at 10. 1:20 remaining here in the first half. Meyer will give it up to Brandaway. And they're going to be patient here. Will the Redskins be? Against the zone, they're going to try to force Ansonia to come out with man. Actually, Ansonia's zone has slowed down Loramie a bit.
Well, the thing of it is, sooner or later, it might be in the second half, obviously, but sooner or later, they're going to have to come out and play man-to-man because Loramie doesn't have to play against a 2-3 matchup. They don't have to play against a 2-3 zone. They can just pull the ball out.
Yeah, you're right. Brandaway, what a move on the inside, and Albers comes down with it. Grant Albers putting together a couple nice plays. A couple hustle plays there with that steal and that rebound. Credit to the sophomore there. And Mason Kemper will come into the ball game. Nolan Burning will be the inbounder.
Oh, he had him open.
And the 5-second count gonna get Loramie here.
Kemper was open on the roll to the bucket, and he missed him.
You know, just like I was saying, it's that second half from last year's sectional final matchup between these two is rolling over to the first half. Ansonia only scored 5 points in the second half against Loramie, and now they've only scored 7 this half. As Muir has the ball on the right wing. Let's see if Ansonia tries to hope for the last shot here. As Buckingham has the ball in the forecourt. It's an over and back. And the ball will go the way of the Fort Loramie Redskins. Ansonia fans not too happy with that. That will be the second foul on Hunter Muir. Let's see the replay here. Yeah, that was the right call there. Definitely an over and back, controlled in the forecourt to the backcourt by Buckingham.
Yeah, Fort Loramie did not touch that ball.
Good call there by the official. As the Redskins have the ball in the winding seconds of the first half. Good ball movement by Loramie. Rotterman, no good. They won't be able to get a shot off. That'll bring us to our halftime break at the Garberry Gymnasium. Fort Loramie leads Ansonia 17-7. You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CERA and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slankowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
Trust us! NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
And back here at Pickwick Garberry Gymnasium, here with the halftime stats, Ron Cruzy.
For Fort Loramie Redskins, 7 of 25 from the field compared to only 2 of 4 for Ansonia. From the three-point line, only one three-pointer the whole game. That came from Fort Loramie. They were 1 of 8. 0 of 4 is Ansonia. From the free throw line, 2 of 3 for Fort Loramie, 3 of 4 for Ansonia. Rebounding battle went to Ansonia, 17-13. And another big factor is the turnovers. 3 turnovers for Fort Loramie and 11 for Ansonia. So that's going to have to turn around the turnovers and the shooting for Ansonia to get back in this ball game. I think the first 4 minutes of this third quarter is going to be a very important 4 minutes. Could be important for either team, but you know, for Fort Loramie, they can come out and put on a run here in the first 4 minutes and pretty much put this game away. Ansonia, they could catch back up with a run of their own here. It depends on which team at halftime made the adjustments they needed to make.
And we open up the second half with the Tigers controlling the ball. They need to get something going offensively. Their 2 offensive powerhouses by the name of Hunter Muir and Hunter Buckingham have been contained here. And the Loramie defense having active hands here, not letting them get anything off. And they tried to run a play for Buckingham there. Couldn't even get him open.
And Buckingham hasn't scored yet. Muir 6 points.
And let's credit to this Loramie defense. Buckingham, long three, well off the mark. Rowland, good effort on the save.
3 on 2, they got the numbers.
Yep, numbers in the forecourt. Nice pass to Rotterman. And Loramie opens up the second half scoring, and it's 19-7 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first.
Right away, 2-2-1 press.
Nice job by Ansonia to split the defense. Shook lost the ball, and he had an easy layup or a foul there.
Yeah, he saw Kemper coming, lost the ball.
And that's just a sign of, I think Loramie is just starting to get the upper hand, looking to really bury this game away. As they're looking to win their 4th straight sectional title and their 5th in the last 6 years.
Oh, nice back door.
Ball blocked there, nice defensive stand. There's been a couple nice defensive rotations on the weak side from Ansonia tonight. If they've done anything great. And
that's an example of, if they set that play up, the first half-court possession that they're going to have, they're going to run that play. And that's just good coaching. Don't have to yell it out. They just know what to do. And they do it.
And Farrier's shooting these free throws. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Wilson Health, Caring Without Limits, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, BullerStore.com, Wagner's IGA, serving communities for over 95 years, Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, Moran's Refrigeration, your appliance expert serving Northwest Ohio for over 70 years, PSG Automotive Outfitters, as the ball will stay with the Redskins, Minster Bank, financial solutions for a lifetime, Schwieterman Pharmacies located in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapak, New Knoxville Supply, Cargill, Minster Dental Care, Francis Furniture. Our keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replay is brought to you by Winter Meats. Our player of the game brought to you by NKTelco. And our scoreboard, which reads 19-7 Loramie, is brought to you by First National Bank.
Do you think Keyhole Pizza might be busy tonight?
They might be.
If the Loramie holds on and wins this game?
Rosengarten from the corner. Chunky Bob might want to get them ovens fired up if this Redskin offense keeps playing the way they do in the early parts of the second half. And Rotterman with the foul there.
Personal foul on number 21, Jake Rotterman.
As that is his third foul. As we see the replay here, Rosengarten, the sharpshooter, cans the three. Loramie tripling the Ansonia Tigers on the scoreboard. Hunter Muir has 6 of the 7 points. You got away with, possibly with a carry there.
Yeah, he bobbled the ball and then put it on the floor.
Rowland on the inside, point blank, cannot finish. Ansonia cannot get the lid off this basket. This game should be a lot closer, but Ansonia cannot hit these point blank shots. Kemper with the answer, no good. Shook comes down with the board. I'm Brandon Coburn along with Ron Cruz. The winner will play at University at Dayton Arena. Shook gets the ball rejected by Kemper, and Muir comes down with it.
And Kemper made up for the miss on the other end with a stuff on the defensive end.
And Buckingham give it up back to Matt Ferrier. And boy, this Ansonia offense looking really different against Botkins.
They're gonna go to the one-on-one play now.
It's like they're just running a little bit of a dribble drive offense. They've gotten some positioning inside, but they have not been able to convert, Ron.
No. When that happens, you gotta, you can bank one in and maybe that'll open things up. If you see one go in the hole, once in a while it helps everybody else.
I think Ansonia's made a mountain out of an anthill with all these missed inside shots. As there's a foul by Ansonia, it'll be their first team foul of the half. So we see the winner quality meets replay here.
And that's Roland's first foul.
And Roland just clipped Mesher there on the arm.
They're not that deep. They play 7 people. And sooner or later, they might have to go to the fouling stage of the game.
And Meyer, top of key, looking for the high-low. Mesher nearly lost it, regains momentum. Driving on the inside, blocked by Muir. Now Shook will go out in the forecourt. Shoot right over Brandaway.
They got a guy open all the way down.
Mesher off the cherry pick, gets it. And Loramie's back out to their largest lead of the game at 15 of 24-9.
They would take one of those anytime you can get it.
Muir for the long three, can't get it to fall, but he'll get his own rebound off a tip from Rowland. Out to Buckingham, and it's just gonna, the beat goes on for Ansonia. They can't make anything.
When he gets an open shot, he's just so far out.
Brandaway barrels his way down the lane, draws the contact.
And I'm sure that's part of the Fort Loramie game plan. Keep him off the three-point line, make him shoot from farther out.
Coach Britton wants a timeout. We'll take one with him. You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Back here at Pickle Garberry Gymnasium, the Fort Loramie Redskins lead the Ansonia Tigers 24-9 in this sectional final matchup. Loramie looking to win their 4th consecutive sectional title. And NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school varsity tournament basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Saturday, March 2nd at 9 p.m. and Sunday, March 3rd at 10 p.m. is when you can catch those replays. You can also watch the games on WOSN and on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page at nktelco.net. I'm Brandon Codeman along with Ron Cruzy. See our names pop up on the screen here.
They spell that? Yeah, they did. Got that right. Like they always do.
Credit to our guys out there in the production truck. Hey, you don't hear their voices, but they're very well appreciated for what they do during the game. These guys put in a ton of time and effort. Shouldn't go diminished. As number 5, Ethan Fisher checks in the ball game. A little different look for Coach Lindbergh, Ron.
Yeah, you look up at the scoreboard, Muir 2 points, Buckingham no points. 2 leading scorers for the Tigers. Been a long night so far for them.
There's a kick ball there. And they've only scored 9 points through 3.5 quarters. And they're looking to make up a 15-point deficit in basically 10 minutes.
But to Muir's credit, only 2 points, but he's got 9 rebounds. That's the most in the ball game. Mason Kemper has 6 rebounds for the Redskins.
And we see Ferrier bring the ball out near the Indian logo. Here, Pickle Garberry Gymnasium, in fact, constructed in 1980. As Andrew Rowland works his way on the inside, no good, and Grant Albers will come down with the rebound. Burning up to Nate Meyer, up to Grant Albers. Work it over to Mesher. And the Redskins run their offense here, up 15 comfortably here.
Yeah, it looks like a man-to-man, yeah, it is man-to-man defense now for the Tigers.
Ryerman will give it up to Burning. Burning over to Albers. He'll work his way on Buckingham. On the inside, Ryerman looking to go to work on Rowland. Inside out, Nate Meyer, long 3. Hit off the iron, Rowland comes down with it. And Ansonia might have numbers here in the forecourt. They have 4 on, it's a 4-on-4. Buckingham, NBA range, 3 from the parking lot. No idea why he took that shot. Ansonia just so discombobulated offensively.
Normally you'd say that was a heat check, but it just can't be.
There's no heat.
No.
We're feeling it's more of an Arctic blast. Ansonia got to have better shot selection than that. I know Buckingham's an extremely good shooter, but if he was alone on the 3-point line, 10 feet in closer, I see that shot being taken, but.
And another thing you see on the floor, you see Ansonia starting their offense about 3 feet beyond the half-court line. That's how far Fort Loramie has forced them away from the bucket.
Ferrier look to give it to Muir on the inside. Albers doing a nice job of denying him. As Muir will have to go out to the wing to get the ball. Albers, nice job cutting him off baseline. He steps on the line. Credit to Grant Albers there, making a couple of nice key plays that won't show up in the box score tonight for the sophomore. As it's 24-9 with a minute remaining here in the third quarter on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Burning works his way on the inside, gets the foul. We'll go to the line for 2.
So that time you saw Fort Loramie spread the floor out. And that's going to enable Burning to take it right down the highway there.
Nolan Burning. The sophomore will take 3 dribbles, dip the knees, fire, and can't connect. It's been a titanic struggle offensively tomorrow here at Garberry Gymnasium as we see the replay on the foul on Ferrier. Good call there by the officials.
Nolan Burling hasn't gone on the line that much this year. come in and get 1 of 6. He makes one there.
Loramie will come back out in their pressure. Muir bring it up in the forecourt. Ferrier will call out the instructions. Ansonia's got a mountain to climb here. This last quarter. Shook corner 3, and finally Ansonia gets something to fall this second half. And the Loramie lead is cut within 13. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. And finally, Ansonia gets something to fall on. And it's 25-12. You know, so now it's got only a 13-point deficit now.
You'll probably see Loramie take the final shot here of the quarter.
Like I said, Loramie looking for their 4th straight sectional title. Under 5th-year head coach Corey Britton. They've won 5 of the last 6 sectional titles here at Piqua. Winner gets to play at the University of Dayton Arena next Friday against Cincinnati 1 region. And like I said earlier, I remember Cincinnati Christian is one of those other teams in that bracket. I can't quite put my finger on who the other team was.
If Fort Loramie is victorious tonight and they do go to UD, NKTelco Sports will bring you that game.
And tomorrow night's sectional final will be the Russia Raiders versus the Jackson Center Tigers. This is a rematch of the last year's sectional finals, as Russia and Fort Loramie both won the sectional here at Garberry Gymnasium last year. And Rosengarten will work his way over to Rotterman. Back to Nate Meyer, over to Kemper.
Got down to 5 seconds.
Kemper wide open, can't convert the wide open layup. Ferrier gonna heave a prayer. It's well short. That's gonna bring us to our final period of action, where the Fort Loramie Redskins lead the Ansonia Tigers 25-12.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Back here at the Garberry Gymnasium, it's 25-12 Fort Loramie over the Ansonia Tigers. And Nick Brandaway start with the ball for Fort Loramie.
There you saw an attempt at a backdoor play right away. Good coaching here. You're seeing some good basketball at the end of the 3rd quarter. Spread the floor, you run a set play, and they got a layup, but they obviously missed the layup. But it's something different other than having a guy just one-on-one and throw one up. I like to see that kind of basketball.
Ferrier gets the pressure in the backcourt over to Rowland, up to Shook. And you know, Loramie only scored 25 points, not a whole lot, but their defense has been so superb to where it's compensated. I mean, Ansonia has not hit anything, and Muir gets the lob, and now Ansonia back-to-back possessions to get points going. Let's see if it's too little, too late.
It's his 4th point of the ball game. Comes here.
Ferrier gets the block. Oh, that is the wrong call by the official. That should be Fort Loramie ball. It went off of Matt Ferrier. It should go. We'll get the replay here. Look at the replay. The ball clearly went off Ferrier. And now Ansonia's got a little bit of momentum. And now the Ansonia crowd fired up. Rowland on the inside, nice help side defense by Loramie. Rowland could have had a chance for an easy bucket there.
Yeah, you thought momentum was swinging, and then all of a sudden it's turnover.
All it took was one deflection of the ball. Otherwise, Rowland had a shot from point blank, but we couldn't have gave it to Ansonia the way they've been playing offensively. Ball goes in and out for Loramie. And Now Loramie just having struggles with getting the ball fluid. Just titanic offensive struggle both sides tonight.
Ansonia with 14 turnovers now in the ball game.
Matthew Shook working on Brandaway out to Buckingham. He wants the three. Good defense there by Brandaway to stay on his feet. Buckingham off the set play, wanted to fire it.
Yeah,
great defense.
Definitely a set shooter. Like I said, he's easier to guard than Muir. There's one off Muir's foot.
Off Muir's foot there. And that's another turnover for the Tigers. 5:56 remaining. It's 25-14 Fort Loramie lead here.
The Tigers 4 of 24 from the field at the end of the third quarter. 10 of 34 for the Redskins.
Rosengarten in the forecourt up to Brandaway. And Loramie being patient here. You know, it's been kind of a struggle, like I said, just offensively. You know, Rosengarten had a shot there, and the iron was so unkind to him there. It's just a layup there, and that's going to go in 99 times out of 100. Rosengarten cross-court pass to Rotterman, back to Brandaway, back to Nate Rotterman. Look to barrel his way on the inside. Long three, Rosengarten, and he'll compensate that missed layup. And scoreboard has that as a long two.
Rosengarten, he shoots 32% from the three-point line, even though that was only a two.
Shook works his way on the inside. Good defense there by the Redskins. Rotterman in the forecourt gets fouled. Ooh, big collision there.
Hit the floor hard.
And who's that for?
That's Muir.
Muir hit the deck hard, holding his shoulder as we see the replay there. You see clearly Brandaway's foot's on the line. Muir invites that physical contact. He took a shot there. He's holding his elbow. I don't know how he's staying in this ball game. Brandaway got nothing but air there on that free throw.
Just a little short.
Yeah, Hunter Muir, he's trying to, you can see him on the foul line. He looks beat to a pulp there. Hunter Muir, credit for him staying in this ball game.
Timeout, Ansonia.
Timeout by the Ansonia Tigers. They can't get anything in off the inbound. Nobody was even wanting to move there. And
full timeout.
It'll be a full timeout. What commercial break? You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Our 1,500 square foot showroom and pro shop at BowlerStore.com is stocked with bowling balls, bags, shoes, accessories, and apparel. The pro shop is equipped with 2 drill presses, measuring devices, and bowling ball maintenance machines to keep your ball rolling great. We offer private lessons for individuals and groups. Moxie's Extra Pair inside BowlerStore.com is also available to rent for private events. Be sure to check out BowlerStore.com or visit our pro shop in Versailles, Ohio for all your bowling product needs.
All right, and back here at Pickle Garberry Gymnasium, where the Fort Loramie Redskins doubling the Ansonia Tigers on our First National Bank scoreboard. I think first, 28-14. I'm Brandon Coderman along with Ron Cruzy. And Fort Loramie, after Ansonia got a couple of nice offensive possessions, getting some things going offensively, 28-14. Now, and Laramie's offense been a little suspect tonight, but like I said, their defense has been so superb to the point where it hasn't even mattered.
Yeah, they came out there in the beginning of the third quarter, put a run on them, but then Ansonia came back a little bit and got it down to 14. That's where we are now.
And Ansonia got here by winning on a last-second shot by Hunter Muir against Bockins here. Well, I know a lot of Shelby County fans were wanting to see the rubber match between these two teams. Shook fires the three, and now Ansonia is getting something cooking from the offensive end that we haven't seen in the first 3 quarters at all.
He's hit both of Ansonia's 3-point shots.
Grant Albers moving the ball on the high wing.
Now Loramie's in the 4-corner offense.
The old Dean Smith, North Carolina Tar Heel offense. making Ansonia go out, try to beat him off the dribble. Kemper on the inside, power move, swatted by a combination of Ferrier and Muir. Nice clean play on the inside by the Tigers of Ansonia. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here. Ansonia trailing by 11 to Fort Loramie. Loramie looking to capture their 4th straight title in the sectional in this Pickle Garberry Gymnasium. Shook on the inside, and the deficits cut to single digits. And Ron, where's this Ansonia offense been all night?
Shook averages about 8 points a ball game. He has 11 right now.
And it's a 60-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Loramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Back here at the Garberry Gymnasium, where Fort Loramie leads Ansonia 28-19 on our First National Bank scoreboard, and the Ansonia Tigers are prowling right back into this ball game, and they've had as much offense in this 4th quarter as they had the first 3 quarters, Ron.
Right, and a lot of that's been Matthew Shook.
And see what the Redskins do here. Deficit's been cut to single digits. And there's a foul on Hunter Muir, I believe. If that's on Muir, it's his 3rd.
I think they called it on number 0, Matt Ferrier.
Yep, it did. The official right in front of us.
In that situation, you want to mirror the basketball with your hands. You do not want to reach, and they got Ferrier reaching.
Ball will be taken out right in front of the Fort Loramie bench. As Brainaway looking for the slip, and Kemper can't find him. It'll be over to Nate Rotterman on the inside to Kemper. They can't get it to fall, and the iron has been unkind to the Redskins this half.
I don't know if they're thinking too much about Muir blocking the shot. That could be in their head.
Shook the hot hand, can't get it to fall. This gym would have exploded for the Ansonia Tigers. Would have been a huge bucket. And Fort Loramie leading by 9, looking to burn some clock here. Illegal screen by Rotterman. I think he tripped.
He tripped and hit his head on the defender, and a double whammy. Got a foul called on him too.
It's unfortunate for Nate Rotterman there. It's his 3rd foul. You know, as we see the replay here, it looked like he just stepped on his own shoe.
Hey, just tripped.
And Eli Rosengarten's led this Loramie attack with 10 points. Try to get the ball on the inside. It's tipped by the Redskins.
So Ansonia's got a chance here to cut it to 7 or possibly 6.
Nate Meyer comes in for Nolan Burning. And Matthew Shook getting the ball up to Matt Ferrier. Shook been the straw that stirred us to the drink so far this 2nd half for Ansonia. 2:45 remaining. Ansonia can't afford to be this patient. This Loramie defense has been really good tonight. Shook with the hot hand, and this game's within 7 now. And a foul by Muir in the backcourt. That'll be his 3rd, the 16th foul on Ansonia. And Loramie will be in the bonus the rest of this game.
That's actually Muir's 4th foul.
Ooh, Muir's 4th. He hasn't been that much of an offensive factor for Ansonia, but certainly would be a miss on the inside is what presence he's brought.
And his game is being physical, so he could be in trouble.
Loramie out in the forecourt. They got numbers. Meyer will pull it out. 2:25 remaining. A trip to the University of Dayton on the line. Loramie leads by 7. 2:20 remaining here on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first.
Fort Loramie very deliberate with the basketball, trying to get the ball inside or take time off the clock.
Late charge foul on Eli Rosengarten, and Fort Loramie with another turnover, struggling offensively. As we look at the replay here, Ron.
Yeah, right now things aren't going their way.
Took the charge there. Ansonia stepping up here. This Garberry Gymnasium is getting loud. The 2-minute warning we have here. The rematch of last year's sectional finals, which the Redskins took by a final score of 47-27. Muir inside positioning, and it's a 5-point game. Ansonia's got this back within 5. But Loramie still got Ansonia back on their heels. They can afford to run clock here. Ansonia looking for a monumental comeback. And Coach Britton wants a timeout. We'll keep it here. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, because without them, we would not be able to bring you this broadcast. Wilson Health, caring without limits. Precision Strip. NKT.TV. FullerStore.com. Wagner's IGA, servicing communities for over 95 years. Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door. Moran's Refrigeration, your appliance expert serving Northwest Ohio for over 70 years. PSG Automotive Outfitters, Minster Bank, financial solutions for a lifetime. Schwederman Pharmacies, pharmacies located in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapak. New Knoxville Supply, Cargill, Minster Dental Care, Francis Furniture. Our keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replay is brought to you by Winners Meats, quality meats for 90 years. Player of the game brought to you by NKTelco. And our scoreboard, which is brought to you by First National Bank, which reads Loramie 28, Ansonia 23. And Ansonia has mounted a monumental comeback to make it a 5-point game, which virtually had zero offense here in the first 3 quarters, Ron.
Yeah, now Ansonia is scrambling around. They have to foul, so number 32, Nate Meyer, is going to go to the line. 62% free throw shooter.
That foul will be on Ethan Fisher.
And Fort Loramie's in the 1-and-1. That's the 7th foul for Ansonia.
And credit to Matthew Shook on the side of the Ansonia. Get him back in this game. He's led this 4th quarter charge with 13 points. Now Nate Meyer, the young sophomore, with a huge 1-and-bonus opportunity here. And he connects. The sophomore extending their lead back out to 6. As Loramie inching closer to that 4th straight sectional title. The winner will play next Friday at UD Arena. And no good. He splits it from the line. Let's see what the Tigers of Ansonia do. Muir's got him prowling. He's got 4 fouls. He's got to be careful. Works his way on the inside. Great double by Grant Albers, but he stepped on the line. Grant Albers has had a phenomenal game tonight on the defensive end. Credit to Grant. They'll lob it into Muir. He'll give it up to Buckingham. Quick 3. The sharpshooter just in and out. It looked online, but the Redskins fortunate to get away with the rebound, and there's 1 minute remaining.
There's
Kemper right under the bucket, and that might be the straw that breaks the back of the Ansonia Tigers. It's 31-23 on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Ansonia has to scramble around on their defense, and that's going to leave somebody open.
Ball swatted. Loramie with a defensive stand. Baseball pass down the court. Kemper out to Brandaway.
Pull it out.
And Loramie looks like they are going to win potentially here as Rosengarten gets fouled. And that might be all she wrote, Ron.
Yeah, that's the 8th foul, still in the 1-and-1. But he could put it away with these 2.
And Rosengarten connects on the front end of the 1-and-1.
69% from the free throw line. So all Loramie has to do now, don't foul, go back. You got to guard the 3-point shooter, although he hasn't made any tonight. And you got to guard Muir. I would say Muir's the guy that's going to handle the ball.
And Loramie extends this lead back out to 6 on a 5-0 run here. And looking like they're going to go to their 4th straight district appearance. Buckingham long on the shot. And Farrier going to foul in the backcourt. I'll put Brandaway to the line. Credit to Ansonia, the second half comeback, but just too much for them to get. The Fort Loramie Redskins looks like they are 16 seconds away from punching their ticket to playing at UD Arena next Friday.
And for Ansonia, they got 4 seniors playing their final game here tonight. Matthew Shook, Hunter Muir, Peyton Stetzer, and Andrew Rowland.
And here's Brandaway looking to ice the game. He'll go to the front end of the 1-and-1. It's no good. Muir will pull it down. Pull up the wide uncontested 3 off the bank. He'll go out of bounds, and looks like that's all she wrote. Loramie will play next Friday at the University of Dayton Arena. We'll have this game live for you here on NKTelco Sports. As the clock runs out, the Fort Loramie Redskins are sectional champions for the 4th straight year and have advanced to the University of Dayton Arena by the final score of 33-23. We'll take a short break, give you the stats and the recap. You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Back here at the Garberry Gymnasium, where the Fort Loramie Redskins defeated the Ansonia Tigers 33-23. Now here with the final stats recap, Ron Cruze.
For Fort Loramie, 12 of 40 from the field, 9 of 35 for Ansonia, and that's 25%. From the three-point line, neither team shot very well. 2 of 11 for Fort Loramie, that is 18%. 2 of 14 for Ansonia Tigers, and that is 14%. From the free throw line, 7 of 12 for Loramie, and 3 of 6 for Ansonia. They just didn't get to the line enough. Rebounding wise, Ansonia 30 and the Redskins 27. Another important factor, turnovers. Ansonia 15 compared to only 7 for Fort Loramie. So Fort Loramie did a very good job here handling the basketball, and also on the defensive end, turning it over, made Ansonia with 15 turnovers. So those are the important numbers that we saw here tonight. All of them favor Fort Loramie.
Yeah, just kind of an ugly game, I think, from an offensive standpoint. It's a very physical game, and the Raiders, the Redskins, they struggled there. The iron was unkind to them in the second half. They had a lot of point-blank shots at the rim, did not give them favor to. Loramie was leading by 15 the most of the second half before Ansonia mounted that comeback led by Matthew Shook. Credit to him for getting Ansonia some offense. They weren't getting it the whole night. Credit to Laramie's pressure. It was phenomenal. They mixed up defense as well. Credit to Coach Britton on his game plan. They shut down Hunter Muir. Hunter Buckingham did not make a shot tonight. The Loramie defense was superb. So that allowed their offense to be a little suspect. So you play by the law of averages. If you're a Loramie fan, you should be very confident about your offense going into next Friday at the University of Dayton Arena, looking to capture their 3rd straight district title.
Yeah, they held Muir to 6 points, but he did have 13 rebounds. For Fort Loramie, Eli Rosengarten led them with 12 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, and Eli's going to be our player of the game. We don't have the graphic pulled up for you. But what an all-around great game by Eli Rosengarten, number 33 of the Fort Loramie Redskins. Just a superb game by the senior. Matthew Shook had a good offensive game, but like I said, otherwise the offense was all suspect. You could give it to Loramie about every player on the defensive end because their defense was so stout tonight, so well coached, and they'll head next Friday to the University of Dayton Arena looking to capture their third straight title, and third straight district title, that is. And that'll do it for our broadcast here tonight. We'd like to thank our director, Scott Robinson, assisted by Bryce Hamrick. On cameras, we had Jim Miller and Xavier Gross. For Ron Cruzy, I'm Brandon Coderman. For the final time, score Fort Loramie 33, Ansonia 23. Good night, everyone.